Well, let's get some more analysis, and we can speak now to Berlin correspondent Thomas Sparrow. Thomas, I just want to ask you, why does Germany think this shutdown is going to last longer than the 10 days that's been announced?
Essentially because Germany believes that Russia is unpredictable at this time. So although these maintenances have happened in the past, and the one now is actually scheduled for around 10 days, Germany, and in particular Robert Habeck, believes that that could actually take longer and that Russia could simply stop sending gas through that Nord Stream 1 pipeline. And that's the reason why Germany, and in particular the German government, have started preparing for the worst. What you hear here in Germany is that they hope for the best, but they're preparing for the worst. And in that sense, Germany has already raised its alarm or emergency plan to make sure that it could have enough gas. It has also tried to find alternative supplies. It has passed laws. So basically, Germany is expecting that Russia could not restart supplying gas in 10 days after this maintenance, but instead could use this as a sort of political weapon. In fact, Germany's Vice Chancellor and Economy Minister Habeck has stressed that that is precisely that Russia has been using gas as a political leverage, in particular when it comes to its relationship with Germany.
And just tell us a bit more about how dependent Germany is on Russian gas, Thomas.
In short, Germany is very dependent. Before the war, it was around 55% of Germany's imports came from Russia. Germany has indeed managed to reduce that dependency in the last few months to around 35%, and Germany is one of the European countries that is most dependent on Russian energy. Now, that said, since the war in Ukraine began, Germany has tried to find alternative ways of getting gas. In particular, we're talking here about gas, but also about coal and oil as well. And as such, Habeck in particular, who's one of Germany's most popular politicians now, has been essentially traveling around the world to try and find alternative sources of energy to reduce that dependency even further. That was a dependency that started and that developed during Angela Merkel's time in office, during Angela Merkel's 16 years as German Chancellor. And that's the reason why you hear Robert Habeck now basically saying that Germany's dependence goes way back. The Greens were not part of that government in the past, and as such, they believe that it was a mistake to have Germany so dependent on Russia, and that Germany is essentially paying the price now.
Okay, well, thank you very much indeed for that update. Thomas Sparrow in Berlin. Thank you very much indeed.